Chapter 35. Hanging with my peeps, hanging by my fingertips. It's the same, really. I told you so. I never doubted those would be the last words I heard. Next to me, the goddess Styx floated over the void. Her purple and black dress might have been a plume of chaos itself. Her hair drifted like an ink cloud around her beautiful, angry face. I wasn't surprised that she could exist here so effortlessly, in a place where other gods feared to go. Along with being the keeper of sacred oaths, Styx was the embodiment of the river of hate. And as anyone can tell you, hatred is one of the most durable emotions, one of the last to fade into non-existence. I told you so. Of course she had. Months ago at Camp Half-Blood, I'd made a rash oath. I'd sworn on the river Styx not to play music or use a bow until I was a god again. I reneged on both counts, and the goddess Styx had been dodging my progress ever since, sprinkling tragedy and destruction wherever I went. Now, I was about to pay the final price. I would be cancelled. I waited for Styx to pry my fingers from the obsidian ledge, then give me a raspberry as I plummeted into the soupy, amorphous destruction below. To my surprise, Styx was not done talking. "Have you learned?" she asked. If I hadn't felt so weak, I might have laughed. I had learned all right. I was still learning. At that moment, I realized I'd been thinking about Styx the wrong way all these months. She hadn't put destruction in my path. I'd caused it myself. She hadn't gotten me into trouble. I was the trouble. She had merely called out my recklessness. "Yes," I said miserably. "Too late, but I get it now." I expected no mercy. Certainly I expected no help. My little fingers slipped free of the edge. 9 more until I fell. Styx's dark eyes studied me. Her expression was not gloating exactly. She looked more like a satisfied piano teacher whose 6-year-old pupil had finally mastered Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. "Hold on to that, then," she said. "What, the rock?" I murmured. "Or the lesson?" Styx made a sound that did not belong at the brink of chaos. She chuckled with genuine amusement. "I suppose you'll have to decide." With that, she dissolved into smoke, which drifted upward towards the airy climes of Erebus. I wished I could fly like that. But alas, even here at the precipice of non-existence, I was subject to gravity. At least I had vanquished Python. He would never rise again. I could die knowing that my friends were safe. The oracles were restored. The future was still open for business. So what if Apollo was erased from existence? Maybe Aphrodite was right. 11 Olympians was plenty. Hephaestus could pitch this as a reality TV show. 11 is enough. His streaming service subscriptions would go through the roof. Why couldn't I let go then? I kept clinging to the edge with stubborn determination. My wayward pinky found its grip again. I had promised Meg I would return to her. I hadn't sworn it as an oath, but that didn't matter. If I said I would do it, I had to follow through. Perhaps that's what Styx had been trying to teach me. It wasn't really about how loudly you swore your oath, or what sacred words you used. It was about whether or not you meant it, and whether your promise was worth making. Hold on, I told myself, to both the rock and the lesson. My arms seemed to become more substantial. My body felt more real. The lines of light wove together until my form was a mesh of solid gold. Was it just a last hopeful hallucination? Or did I actually pull myself up? My first surprise? I woke. People who have been dissolved into chaos typically don't do that.